Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 5.
Coming up tonight, Bubba's Coat Drive happening right here at the Channel 8 station today. You can help a child stay warm this winter.
Plus, a nonprofit organization is helping some inmates stay informed when it comes to issues on the ballot. But first tonight.
This is critically important for our state, and we need to make sure that we have the tools to compete. We need to level the playing field for Nebraska.
A constitutional amendment will be on the ballot in November, impacting airports across Nebraska. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. The bipartisan measure already passed in the legislature this past session.
That's right. Many hope it will impact the growth of airports all across the state, and in turn, hopefully, it will improve the state's economy. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez spoke with area airports about why they feel this is so important.
It's uncommon for things to pass unanimously in the Nebraska legislature, but Amendment 1, coined Grow Nebraska, gained support from every senator and will now be on the ballot in November for you to decide.
This is a priority small thing with big impact. This is a very tiny change to our Constitution, simply giving Nebraska the ability to compete for airlines like every other state.
Currently, the Federal Aviation Association is struggling with a significant pilot shortage.
That is putting a great deal of strain on airlines to be very, very selective about where they're investing, about where they're committing to serve, and whether or not they're growing in a community or they're leaving in a community.
Now let's break down what this amendment would actually do. Now, it wouldn't change the amount of funds that airports have to spend, just how they're able to use those funds. Right now, the state constitution does not allow this to happen, and airports say that they are not able to compete with surrounding states. In turn, they're losing airlines and flight options.
The Nebraska Constitution actually prohibited us from using our own funding to attract airlines.
We do not have access to the same tools that states across the country currently are utilizing to grow the network and the access that of flights and routes that commercial air service is currently providing to them.
The hope is, with more flight options, it will attract more business and possibly even lower ticket prices. They fear if it doesn't pass, they might continue to lose flights.
Here in Lincoln, we lost Delta to COVID, basically, and the pilot shortage. But at this point, to get Delta back, we would likely have to offer a minimum revenue guarantee, and there's limited places that we can get that. And this constitutional amendment, if it passes, would allow us to potentially fund a minimum revenue guarantee to get them back.
Today, Nebraska's 9 commercial airports support over 66,000 jobs and brings in around $6.1 billion annually. This amendment will be on the ballot in the upcoming election on November 8th. Reporting in Lincoln, Ariana Martinez, Channel 8 News.
And speaking of the upcoming election, a nonprofit organization is sending voting information to Nebraska jails.
Thousands of pamphlets will be sent to those who are incarcerated. The ACLU of Nebraska is trying to help break barriers for incarcerated people to vote. The organization is doing this through a statewide mailing campaign. In Nebraska, if an inmate is in prison for a misdemeanor crime conviction, they can still vote.
The only time the right to vote is suspended or you face disenfranchisement from your right to vote is if you've been convicted of a felony crime. And that disenfranchised period lasts for 2 years after the sentence is completed.
The pamphlets arrive today at the Lancaster County Department of Corrections and will start to arrive in the state's jails during this and next week. The past few days, there's been a number of fires at homes and apartments across Lincoln.
There are a number of reasons, obviously, for fires this time of year, like the improper use of space heaters and forgetting to blow out candles. Also, not changing furnace filters or having fireplaces checked for maintenance. If you don't do that, it can increase your chances of a fire.
Maintenance is very important. Can't stress it enough because you'll end up with a lot of nuisance calls because your flame sensor needs to be cleaned, your run capacitors need to be checked, furnace filters need to be changed. You can save yourself 30% on your utility bills by just having it maintained.
Experts say fireplaces and chimneys should be cleaned once a year, smoke detector batteries changed twice a year, and furnace filters be replaced about every 3 months or so. This afternoon, a driver here in Lincoln flipped their car.
It happened right before 2 p.m. Police say the driver was going south on Cotner Boulevard and left the road for some reason. The driver then hit a pole, went into a yard, and flipped over on Fall Creek Road. Police say they believe the person has non-life-threatening injuries, and no one else was involved in the accident. The investigation continues.
Well, today is KLKN's Coat Drive for Lincoln Kids. It's happening right now in our parking lot, and that's where we find meteorologist Rusty Dawkins. Rusty.
Yeah, it turned out to be a really nice day today. After temperatures were much colder than they should be, it turned into just a fantastic fall October day. And we're outside the KLKN studio, and we're partnering with Bubba's Closet, and we hope that you just stop by and donate some new coats. But this morning, you needed a coat, that's for sure. Temperatures in the teens and 20s. You had to go way out west to see temperatures in the 30s. Satellite, radar, very quiet out there right now. Just a few upper level clouds, some cirrus clouds, that's about it. Here's a live look at Schoen's Roofing in Beatrice. Just so you can see those upper level clouds and a big semi driving by. But overall, a very decent day today. Look at those warmer temperatures out to the west, 70s, near 80 degrees in Scottsbluff at 78, but we're only in this 50s and 60s for central and eastern Nebraska, and the wind is starting to pick up a little bit, but it's not too bad. We've got out of the north at 20 to 25 miles per hour out west, but only 5 to 10 miles per hour in central and eastern Nebraska. Temperatures tomorrow morning started off in the middle 30s. I think we'll bump up very quickly with just a little bit of a northwest breeze. We'll be in the middle 60s by 12 p.m. and by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll be in the lower 70s. Now, we've partnered with LPS for the annual coat drive for Bubba's Closet. With more on that, Philip, over to you.
With Lincoln Public Schools to host the annual Bubba's Closet Coat Drive. This event is designed to help distribute jackets, hoodies, and other winter wear to kids who need them this winter.
I just think it's a wonderful idea, a great way to help keep children warm and help people in hard times.
As temperatures begin to dip into winter weather, some kids may not be prepared to brace the elements. Coat drives like this are designed to make sure those kids stay warm all winter long. The Bubba's Closet program spans every elementary school in Lincoln, so any parent with a child in need will be taken care of. According to the LPS website, this year alone, over 1,300 children have requested coats for the winter months, a need that Christy Shermer has seen firsthand.
We have a need. Our children came to school this morning. It was very cold outside. Many of them did not have coats. They had double sweatshirts on. They had coats that were too small, and so coat drives like this fills a need for families who can't afford to get a coat at this time.
Having a coat for winter isn't just about making sure your kids are bundled up at the bus stop, but also an important aspect of emotional well-being and self-esteem for that child, as some families struggle to keep up with the ever-changing economy and rising inflation.
Our families are working hard. They're trying to meet needs of food and paying their bills, and providing a coat is just a small way that we can help the community. It's not super expensive, but it does help.
To me, it just breaks my heart to think that there's a kid in Lincoln that doesn't have a coat.
No matter the color, style, or size, every kid deserves a coat to keep them warm during these winter months. And thanks to help from the community, these kids will be covered all season long. Well, as you can see, we've already got a wonderful resident here dropping off a coat to continue our coat drive here. Want to thank this gentleman here for coming by and dropping off a jacket. Thank you very much, sir. I am standing alongside Jeff Versalino. He is the Robinson Elementary School principal. Jeff, first and foremost, thank you very much for coming out. And I mean, what can you say to just the need of jackets and coats for some of these kids? I'm sure you see a few of them every day.
Most definitely. This year we had over 1,300 coats that were requested by elementary school students in Lincoln Public Schools, so there's definitely a need. And on cool mornings like we experienced today, saw quite a few students that showed up either in short sleeves, shorts, and just weren't dressed for the elements.
Well, I can tell you, as somebody who is newish to the area, it is definitely starting to get cold here in Nebraska. I mean, how important is it for these kids to be prepared for the winter and stay warm? It helps them, I would assume, focus a little bit more in class as well.
Absolutely. You know, we want to make sure that our students are safe and arrive to school safe and on time. We have quite a few kids in Lincoln Public Schools that either walk to school or out at bus stops for extended periods of time. Plus, we go outside quite a few times for recess, and so we want to make sure that they've got the coats, hats, and gloves that are necessary for them to be safe and comfortable outside.
Well, Mr. V, before we let you go, just if you want to say anything about just the coat drive in general and how it's going to help these kids, just real quick.
Most definitely. First of all, I just want to thank the community of Lincoln for their support of Bubba's Closet. This is our 20th year, spearheading this effort, and without the support of the Lincoln community, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you, everybody, and for people who are interested in donating to Bubba's Closet, they can go to the LPS website and just click on the Bubba's Closet emblem.
There's also a link on our website, klkntv.com, for monetary donations as well. Reporting live, Philip Katafimo, Channel 8 News. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Philip. Megan, you and I were out there for a while this afternoon. So many great people stopping by, donating coats. You have until 6:30 tonight. It's real easy. Just drive through. It's a little U-shape. We'll take the coats from you and, of course, send you a very big thank you. All right, moving on now. Pinnacle Bank Arena in the Haymarket was packed today, but not for basketball. The Lincoln Chamber of Commerce hosted its annual Business Expo today, drawing thousands to the arena.
Businesses of all type were at the expo, from tech startups to candle makers. There were more than 120 businesses attending, making the Lincoln Business Expo one of the largest business trade shows in the region. Channel 8 spoke with several businesses who were grateful for the opportunity to meet with more customers and foster connections with other business owners.
So we're really excited to be able to get our name out more in Lincoln itself. We love this community. We love this city.
We'll have more on the expo and small businesses tonight at 10 o'clock. Still to come on the news here at 5, political pressure continues to grow for President Biden from his own party to do something about inflation.
After the break, we'll have the details on the president's next move. Don't go away.
The Internet of Things is evolving, creating
President Biden has ordered the release of 15 million barrels of oil from the nation's reserve. It's a move the White House says is meant to try to lower gas prices and says he might even release more if necessary.
But will it actually help reduce prices at the pump? ABC's Faith Abube is in Washington with the latest.
Amid growing political pressure from his own party to do something about rising inflation, President Biden promising some relief for Americans at the gas pump.
Families are hurting. You've heard me say it before, but I get it.
The president ordering the Department of Energy to release 15 million new barrels of oil from the nation's strategic petroleum reserve. The new order completing the 180 million barrels President Biden already authorized earlier this year to stabilize supplies after Russia, a major oil producer, invaded Ukraine. Just last month, Saudi Arabia and other OPEC Plus nations announced they plan to cut oil production by 2 million barrels a day, further squeezing supply as many countries, including the U.S., are suffering from high inflation and are in or near a recession. President Biden also pointing the finger at oil companies.
You should be using these record-breaking profits to increase production and refining. Invest in America.
Analysts point out this latest release from the nation's oil reserves won't even cover the 20 million barrels of oil Americans consume on average every single day. But experts do say the administration's efforts have helped reduce prices by about 40 cents a gallon.
This is a short-term fix, and it really does nothing to encourage oil production or oil independent.
Despite the OPEC Plus production cut announcement, the average gallon of gas remains under $4. That's still more than 50 cents higher than a year ago. Republicans hammering Democrats over high inflation and blasting the president's controversial move to tap into the nation's emergency stockpile, now at its lowest since 1984.
Our oil reserves do not exist to win midterms. They exist to help this country in an emergency.
And the president says there is a plan to replenish the reserves when oil prices drop further. In the meantime, the administration is considering more sales from the stockpile before the winter is over. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.
Now, your Storm Alert team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins.
So no record lows this morning, but it was cold enough. We didn't need the record lows. 12 was a record low in Lincoln, so that's how far away we were from that record low, but still not too far away. 16 in Lincoln, 15 in Wahoo, 17. I do believe that tied their record low, 18 degrees below in Beatrice. And then the further west you went, the warmer it got, and that will continue to be a thing over the next couple of days. Penner Bathing Solutions, Cam, in Aurora. Lots of sunshine. Of course, it just turned into a really nice day. Middle 60s in Aurora at 65 degrees, 64 York, 64 also in Lincoln. Some 50s still the further east you go. Omaha, Nebraska City, and Falls City in the middle and upper 50s, but some 70s on the other side of the state. But we're at 67 in Grand Island and Kearney, which is a solid 20 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago. 19 degrees warmer in Lincoln, 22 degrees warmer in York, 20 degrees warmer in Columbus, 20 degrees warmer in North Platte, McCook. You're 22 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago. So obviously things have changed. This is that time of year, October, you can have just about anything. Severe weather, snow, heat, humidity, cold, dry air, and we've kind of seen most of that. No snow yet, but you know, it's a little early. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit out in western Nebraska at 20 to 25 miles per hour, but look how calm and quiet it is. It turned into a top 10 day, it really did. If it wasn't for those teens to start, so maybe it's a top 25 day. Partly cloudy skies for much of eastern Nebraska, tons of sunshine for the western half of the state, still fighting this low pressure system off to our east. That's dragging down that cooler air, but now it's a little further east, and we're finally on the other side of this, so now the warmer air will start to pump in, and we'll thankfully this warm front will be spreading it even further east as we head through 7 a.m. Thursday. Warm air starting to filter in, warmer air I guess I should say. By noon on Thursday, just partly cloudy skies, no precipitation expected during the day on Thursday, just warm air. Should see plenty of sunshine, temperature starting off solid 20 degrees warmer than we were this morning, and we will continue to warm up as we head through the day Thursday and even into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures tomorrow morning, this looks chilly. It is chilly. It's below average, but it's not teens like we've had the last couple of mornings. 36 in Lincoln, 37 in Nebraska City, also 36 in York, some near 40-degree temperatures in Kearney, Grand Island, and Hastings. So mostly clear, warmer tonight, 36 degrees, southwest wind at 5 to 10. As we head through the day tomorrow, we'll see those high temperatures bounce back nicely into the lower 70s. This is my favorite temperature right there, 72 degrees. Will be a little warmer the further west you go. Grand Island and Kearney at 75, a little cooler like Omaha at 68, but we'll be at 72. Room temperature, mostly sunny skies. That's above average by 5 or 6 degrees. And not only that, we continue to warm up. Upper 70s on Friday, 80 on Saturday. The record is 89. Look at this, record high of 84 on Sunday. I'm saying 84 for a high on Sunday. So we go from record cold to record heat in less than a week. That's October in Nebraska for you. And then a chance for some rain. That comes our way late Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures cool back down, so after a couple of 80s, we'll see highs in the 60s for a couple of days, maybe even the 50s as we head towards the middle and end of next week. We are all over the place on this 10-day forecast with temperatures way up, way down, right in the middle. It's just kind of everywhere.
I'm for one, I'm glad the overnight lows are a little higher now. I got real tired of lugging all of my flower pots in the house and then back out every morning just to save them for a couple more weeks maybe.
You should be good for a while now, right?
I would think, I hope, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I extended their life, so. All right, thank you very much, Rusty. A negative day on Wall Street, the Dow falling 100 points almost exactly. NASDAQ is down 92, S&P losing 25. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source.
Tonight, after the powerful testimonies,
station.
Let's check back in with Philip to see how things are going.
Thank you, Rod and Megan. Again, we're out here till about 6:30 collecting coats and jackets and hoodies, whatever you may have. Come bring it by, make sure that they are new, and come by and drive through our parking lot, drop it off into one of our baskets. And again, one of these kids will get an opportunity to have a coat and be warm this winter. Again, if you cannot make it out to our Channel 8 parking lot, do want to remind you that there is a link on our website, klkntv.com, where you can donate monetarily and still help out with this great cause. It's been a fantastic day, and there's been a lot of great people coming by. So again, we're going to be out here till 6:30. Come on down to our Channel 8 parking lot and drop off a new coat. Want to emphasize that it's new. And again, if you have some time, come on by. So back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Philip. And for some reason, if you don't make it out today, we have a link on our website, klkntv.com, for you to be able to make a monetary donation to the LPS Bubba's Coat Drive. So we would appreciate it. Finally tonight, an amazing sight in outer space, and it was all caught on camera. One of the brightest explosions in space ever recorded was captured by space and ground-based telescopes on October 9th. You can see the bright light flash quickly, followed by an afterglow.
According to NASA, these gamma-ray bursts are the most powerful class of explosions in the universe. Scientists believe this happens when a massive star, about 2.4 billion light years away, collapses into a supernova explosion and becomes a black hole. The star was likely much larger than our sun. Astronomers estimate that such a bright gamma-ray burst may not appear again for decades. Fascinating. All right, let's get a final check of the weather with Rusty.
The amount of things we don't know about space is
mind-boggling.
It really is, and I barely know enough about weather to make it into a forecast. But here we go anyway. We'll see how this goes. We've got temperatures that are going to be pretty nice over the next several days. In fact, way above average by Friday and Saturday. 72 degrees on Thursday. We'll call that mild. That's 5 or 6 degrees above average. But then 78 degrees on Friday, 80 on Saturday, and we're getting really close to record highs. The record high on Saturday is 89 degrees, and then not on this forecast, but Sunday I'm forecasting 84. That's also the record high for that date. So a very warm weekend ahead.
All right, thank you, Rusty, and thank you all for joining us.
World News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
With the Channel 8 News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Amigos has new cheesy ranch nachos with our famous ranch and spicy cheese, and new avocado ranch nachos with handcrafted guacamole, now at Amigos.
Closed captioning on Channel 8 Eyewitness News is brought to you by Christensen Hearing Analytics.
Whirlpool